Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Havana Syndrome not caused by energy weapon or foreign adversaries, finds intelligence check. The new intelligence assessment caps a year-long effort by the CIA and several other U.S. intelligence agencies to explain why career diplomats, intelligence officers and others serving on U.S. missions around the world have experienced what they describe as strange and painful auditory. The effects of this mysterious trauma have shortened careers, skyrocketed medical bills and, in some cases, caused severe physical and mental suffering. Many of the affected employees say they were the victims of a deliberate attack, possibly by Russia or another adversary government, a claim that the report contradicts on almost every count. According to two intelligence officials familiar with the assessment, who described symptoms to the Washington Post either as a result of targeted action, such as a directed energy weapon, or as a byproduct of another activity, including electronic surveillance, that could inadvertently make people sick, officials said. They spoke on condition of anonymity to describe the results of the assessment, which had not yet been made public. One agency, which officials didn't name, noted that it was unlikely that a foreign actor was to blame, a slightly less emphatic finding that didn't significantly change the consensus. One agency abstained in its conclusion regarding a foreign actor, but when asked, no authority disputed the conclusion that a foreign actor did not cause the symptoms. One of the intelligence officials said, a number of conditions that could link individual cases. You always want to be humble, said one official, and we looked at what we would need to change the conclusions. The official added that some work to find a source of the health problems is ongoing, particularly at the Defense Ministry, and that intelligence agencies stand ready to support the effort. I want to be absolutely clear, these findings do not question the experiences and real health issues that U.S. government employees and their family members, including their own CIA officers, have reported while serving in our country, Burns said. We will continue to be vigilant for risks to the health and well-being of agency officers to ensure access to care, and to show officers the compassion and respect they deserve. But the new assessment is at odds with one's view. Independent panel of experts that concluded last year that an external source of energy could plausibly explain the symptoms. The panel, convened by intelligence agencies, suggested a foreign power may have used pulsed electromagnetic energy that was making people sick. Does not tally with our lived experiences, nor does it take into account what many healthcare professionals in multiple institutions have found when working with us. Our doctors have determined that environmental or pre-existing medical problems have not caused the symptoms and traumatic injuries to our neurological system that many of us have been diagnosed with, the group Advocacy for Victims of Havana Syndrome said in a statement. Some current and former officials, whose condition remains unclear, say the CIA and other intelligence agencies have not adequately investigated the possibility that an energy weapon was used against them. Those involved in the analysis have described it as the most complex and difficult challenge of their careers. In the end, they found no pattern to link reported cases to a possible cause. State Department employees serving in U.S. embassies are among those who have reported symptoms over the years. Despite the new conclusions, Secretary of State Antony Blinken remains of the view that something happened to the staff who reported serious complaints, and he is committed to ensuring they are taken care of, said a person familiar with Blinken's thinking, who spoke about the condition anonymity to discuss a divisive issue within the department. Blinken has long doubted the staff suffered from mass hysteria or a psychogenic event, officials said. Previous investigations, particularly by the FBI, had raised the possibility that the symptoms had a psychological, rather than a physical origin, which outraged many sufferers who felt their pain was marginalized, and their claims disregarded by medical staff became. Experts have stressed that even if the diseases are psychogenic, This does not mean that sufferers are imagining their symptoms. I am not willing to give up the possibility that a foreign government, probably Russia, was at work. They have pointed out that the decline in recently reported symptoms coincided with the Russian invasion of Ukraine, suggesting that Kremlin resources were too thinly spread to continue a possible campaign against U.S. personnel.